Hi, can you guess what the top two attributes are to be successful? I'll give you a hint. It's not how smart you are, how devious, how cutthroat, dedicated, or how much knowledge or experience that you have. Hang in there with me for just a few minutes and I'll give you the answer. Hi, I'm Daniel Martin and I'm a People Insights Consultant at ICT. Now back to the question. What are the top two attributes of highly successful people? It has something to do with genius. You see, we all have natural talents and non-talents. Our natural talents are what we call our genius. So I'm just going to share my screen now and just bear with me while I do that. What's your genius? As you can see here, there's a couple of definitions. I want to focus on the first one here, exceptional intellectual or creative power or other natural ability. And that's what I want to talk about today, are our natural abilities. We all have them. And as F. Scott Fitzgerald said, genius is the ability to put into effect what is in your mind. Now, Jay Niblick from the Intermetrics organization was one of the facilitators in the Genius Project. The Genius Project is a 7-year study of 197,000 people across 23 countries. All successful professionals, going from PhD students to consultants to CEOs. And what they measured were levels of performance of these people. They wanted to answer the question why some people at work are unhappy while others are very happy and love what they do. Over the 7-year period, they rated all the participants, 1 being below average, average, above average, excellent, and 5 being people's genius. So what they found with the best achievers, coming back to the question of the top two attributes, the first one they came back with, so this is the top two attributes of successful people, what made them successful, was self-awareness. So what does self-awareness mean? It means your level of awareness for your natural mental talents based on how you think and make decisions. So again, your level of awareness of your natural mental talents based on how you think and make decisions. The second attribute was authenticity. So the authenticity in terms of how true are you to your greatest natural talents, passions, and skills, and how well do you incorporate them into what you do and how you do it. So self-awareness, so being self-aware of what your true natural talents are, your true genius, and secondly, authenticity, how to be true to your genius. So they're the top two attributes. Did you pick those? I certainly didn't, but it makes a whole lot of sense once you start digging into it. All right, so what do you do once you know your strengths and weaknesses or your talents and non-talents? So the idea being that each box only contains potential. Nothing happens until you open the boxes. If you never open the gift box on the left, you never receive the gift contained inside. Likewise, if you never open Pandora's box, you never suffer the consequences. So if you never rely on your talents, e.g. open the gift box, then you never realize the strengths contained inside. I'm just going to go back to my screen here, if I can do that. So there we have the top two attributes, self-awareness and authenticity, being authentic to those talents. Now, as we saw, if you don't open up the gift box, which has your talents, then you are not going to be able to leverage your talents and be successful. So I have a lot of clients who say to me, well, I want to know what my weaknesses are because, of course, I want to fix those weaknesses. And I say to them that that's your ego talking. Whether it's men or women, we seem to want to fix our weaknesses. But I have to tell you that it takes more time, effort, and money to fix your weaknesses than it is to focus on your strengths and expand those strengths. And therefore outsource your weaknesses or make sure you have a team of people around you that have strengths in those areas. So that's a bit about achieving success and what the top two attributes for being successful are. Maybe you were surprised as I was when I first came across this study. So if you'd like to find out more about what your strengths are or your talents and non-talents, please do reach out to me because you're much better off finding out early than later on. All right. Thank you. Bye.